Hello ladies and gentlemen, and today I will teach you how to become an expert cryptid hunter like me. Let's begin. Now first you gotta define what a cryptid is. A cryptid is a creature on Earth that has evidence to exist but hasn't been proven to exist. I, of course, have proven many things to exist. You see this? This isn't a cryptid. This is a lobster. A lobster is a natural animal that can be found on Earth through normal means. Now, there are several different classes of cryptids. The first class of cryptids are the humanoid cryptids. They're called humanoids because they look like humans, but there's something off about them. There's something strange about them. There are many examples, such as the famous Bigfoot. Now, I've hunted a Bigfoot many times. It is one of the most common cryptids, especially in the United States. There's also the Yeti. The Yeti is one of the deadliest cryptids of them all. It is a very scary creature. There's also the lizard man, which is also incredibly scary. And then the lizard man and the mothman are pretty much humans combined with other animals. Now, the next class of cryptids are the dinosaurs and reptilian cryptids. These cryptids are the most dangerous class of cryptids. There are three I want to talk about. The first one is the Kasai Rex. It was pretty much a T-Rex spotted in Kasai eating a rhino. There you go. So the next one is Mokele Membe. Mokele Membe is a sauropod-like animal that it was supposedly sighted in the Amazon. And the last one is the lizard man. The lizard man, it crosses into both the reptilians and the humanoids because it's both. Now the lizard man is incredibly dangerous. You do not want to mess with the lizard man. The next class of cryptids are the plant cryptids. These ones are really strange, but they're probably the most interesting out of them all. Now there's two I want to talk about. The first one, forget the name, but it's supposed to be like this sheep bush. They shave the sheep to get the leaves, and then it grows back like a normal sheep. And then the next one is the leshy. The leshy is a half plant, half man that wanders around in the woods. If it sees anybody, it'll bring it to its lair and tickle them to death. The only way to avoid the leshy is to wear your shoes backwards and your shirt inside out. Final class of cryptids are the other cryptids, the miscellaneous cryptids. These cryptids don't fit into any of the other groups, so they're here. So the first one is probably the most famous cryptid of all time, the dragon. Now the dragon is a weird creature with some really strange stuff. Now the dragon, it can shoot fire, it has wings, you know what a dragon is. So the next one is the chupacabra. Now the chupacabra, there's two versions of the chupacabra. There's an alien chupacabra, and there's a hairless dog chupacabra. Now they both jump over the fences of livestock gates, and they suck the blood out of one of the livestock. Now the last one I want to talk about is one of the strangest cryptids of all time, the Jersey Devil. Now it is a half horse, half deer, half bat, half bird. I don't even know, and half demon. And it's pretty much the whole backstory is that it's the devil's son. Next thing to talk about is what tools and weapons you want to bring on the hunt. The thing you want to bring is a sort of weapon, like preferably a long-range hunting weapon, like a bow or maybe a sniper, or if you want to get like a challenge, maybe a spear. So you want to get that. If it's an underwater cryptid, you want to bring like a net if it's a smaller underwater cryptid, or like I said, a spear. Now, you also want to bring a backpack filled with several things, like a tent, food, water, you know, some weapons, maybe some extra weapons, like some smaller weapons. And the reason you want to do this is you're going to stay there for hours, even days. You don't just stay there for like 10 minutes, then leave. You have to stay there and wait for the cryptid to attack you. It's time for the hunt itself. Now, the hunt itself is the most challenging part of all. So you want to bring a tent so you can sit there for maybe a couple of days. You want to bring some weapons, went over that. Now, like, if you see the cryptid from a long distance, you want to either quietly shoot, you want to quietly kill it. Now, if the Bigfoot comes at you and you're not doing so well, then just unload. Ladies and gentlemen, now we'll pull off a flawless demonstration. First, I just gotta find the cryptid. That's how you hunt.